Hi, is this Lily?
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is Sean calling from Honda.
Hi, Sean. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Great. Yeah, so we got your random acts of helpfulness submission, and I just want to kind of ask you a few things about it, if that's okay.
Sure, of course, thank you.
Awesome.
I'm
Yeah.
kind of shocked, to be honest with you, and I'm sorry because I'm so nervous, but I figured, let me try and see, but I thought it was just like commercials, and you never know, so I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people don't think it's real until they talk to us and they're like, oh, you guys actually are real.
I know.
But yeah, is it okay if I record the call?
Yes, of course.
Cool. So yeah, we heard you could use some help paying for a trip. Do you think you can tell me more about that?
Yes, it's actually for my daughter's junior high trip. She's going into 8th grade, so they're doing a trip to Washington, D.C., and it's a 5-day trip. So it would be, we really want to try to have her go. It's been tough right now, and, she really, really deserves it. So I'm trying to see if there's anything that I could do to make this happen.
Yeah, and so it's like one of those class trips where they get to see a lot of different things.
Yeah, so they go to the nation's capital. They're going to be going to the Supreme Court. They're going to be going to like the Lincoln Memorial. They have a whole itinerary plan, and it's actually in June. They would be June 5th and June 10th. They would return June 10th. And they offered it to her because she was part of, we have a program at school called Defy, where it's students standing up against drugs. And then she was also on the honor roll for all 4 quarters of last year, her 7th grade year. So she got an invitation to that as one of the students. So it's a big deal. And yes, it is a school trip. It's through a program called World Stride International Travel, something like that. And it's just an opportunity of a lifetime. That's something that I like I said, I really want to try to see what I can do to help her out with this. And she deserves it. She's also a Girl Scout, which I think I mentioned that in my email.
Oh yeah.
She's a Girl Scout, and she got the highest award as a Girl Scout cadet, which is a silver award. And then she also got a community service award and leadership award, which is a silver torch award last year. So she's a bright cookie, and she's a tough worker. So, I would hate that our situation would prevent her from doing something like this, because she really deserves it.
Yeah, so it sounds like a great opportunity for her.
It would be a great opportunity for her. I mean, just learning about our history and, our laws get passed and made, and it would just be, like I said, an opportunity of a lifetime.
Wow. And she definitely does sound like a heck of a student. She is.
She is. We're very proud of her. Like I mentioned, we've had some challenges, but we do our best and we work hard, and we do everything we can. But I know me as a child would be like, I can't concentrate, and she just keeps going and she keeps focusing and she keeps excelling. And as a parent, you couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah. And so the trip itself, I imagine it's pretty expensive, yeah?
Yeah, kids like that are. It's an expensive trip. It's definitely a worthwhile trip, but it's an expensive trip. We're looking at, it's a total of 2,653, I believe is the total. So as you can imagine, it's a hefty sum.
Wow, how much is it again? Sorry, I missed that.
$2,653.
2,000. Got it. And so I imagine that's an expense that's not easy for you to cover, right?
Unfortunately, at this time, it's not an easy expense. I'm trying to do our best and just plan ahead, but it's something that, I did ask for a payment plan online. A payment plan, but if you don't stay on top of it, then there's additional fees, which makes it even more unattainable.
Oh, wow.
So that's the biggest dilemma, that if you don't stay up with, like the payment plan, then there's additional fees, and it just makes the trip not a possibility for us at the current time.
So has it been stressful then for you to think about, I mean, I'm sure you don't want to have to tell your daughter that she can't go.
That's the worst thing as
Yeah.
a parent.
So that's been
I'm
causing some
sorry.
stress, right?
It does because you don't, like I said, you don't want to have to do that. And, she works so hard. And, as a parent, you want to give your kids the world. And you want to give your kids opportunities that you didn't have as a child. And, to have to say, hey, you're doing everything I'm asking you to do. You're excelling at everything I'm asking you to do. And I'm not able to make this happen for you. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, that must be really difficult. How would it make you feel, do you think, if you were able to give her that trip?
I think I've always told her that hard work pays off, and I think this is a way for her to see that, it's true. Hard work does pay off. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes, for free. But if you work hard and you plan ahead and, do what you're supposed to do, just awesome opportunities come your way. And I think that's what she would do. For us, everything is a lesson. It's a learning lesson. And I think that's the lesson she would definitely learn.
Yeah. Well, yeah, so basically I just wanted to let you know that the SoCal Honda dealers are going to give you a random act of helpfulness.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. We want to pay for that whole trip.
Thank you so much. I wasn't going to cry. I'm so sorry. Thank you
No,
so much.
of course, we're happy to help. She's going to get to go to
Thank
DC.
you. That's huge. That is so huge. Thank you so much. You have no idea what that means and how much. That is such a blessing. Thank you.
How does it feel?
Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. No, it feels amazing. It feels amazing because it's just, you guys are really providing an opportunity and, and something that I can't provide for my child at this time. So it's just absolutely amazing. Thank you.
Well, you did provide it because you were the one who wrote in. So,
But that was super small compared to what you guys are doing. So thank you so much. That was me just taking a chance and, praying for an opportunity. So you guys are really, really the ones that are making this happen for her. So thank you.
of course, we're very happy to help. How do you think she'll react?
I can actually give her the phone because she's actually with me right now. I didn't tell her. I told her I wrote in. I told her that, I don't know what was going to happen, but I didn't tell her you guys actually called me. So I can actually give her the phone
Here,
now.
why don't I want to hear it come from your mouth? Why don't you be the one to tell her?
She's going to be over the moon. She's going to be absolutely ecstatic. And, she's just going to be thrilled and happy. And I know she's going to be just as emotional as I am.
That's great. Yeah, that's really the main purpose of the call. We just wanted to kind of share that good news with you.
Wow, thank you so much.
Of course. And yeah, so basically what you need to know is that someone will contact you probably by the end of next week. And they'll talk,
Okay.
it'll be someone else over here and they'll talk to you, to iron out the details of getting the trip paid for and everything. So for right now, luckily,
Okay.
you don't have to worry about that. All you have to know is that it is happening.
Thank you so much.
Of course. And the other thing is, are you familiar with our radio commercials?
I am.
Yeah. So then, sometimes we like to take calls like we're on right now and turn those into radio commercials. And if that was the case with you, would you be okay with us using your voice?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. Well.
That's the least I could do. I'm crying and all.
No, it's great. It's great. And actually, it's more good news because you get compensated for that. So you'd also get paid for that. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, so
Okay.
it's all good news.
That's amazing news. That's definitely amazing news.
Yeah. And the only thing that I would ask of you right now is, so we meet once a month with the SoCal Honda Dealers Association,